Hey, what's up? It's Jim, and I just got back from the new film, This Means War. My wife and I have a tradition that started last year, so it's not a very old tradition. But every Valentine's Day, we go see a bad movie. And last year, we saw The Roommate. And this year, we did This Means War, because we'd seen the trailer, and that point where... I'm sorry, I can't even talk about this trailer without laughing, because, like, it's so bad. Oh, God. It's so badly shot. The coverage on this film is horrible. I don't know why anyone thinks Mick G can direct anything. I mean, Terminator Salvation was horrible. I don't think he can top how horrible Terminator Salvation was, because this was better than Terminator Salvation. So, that's something. And he directed the Charlie's Angels films, which I think this is more like his Charlie's Angels films. And he just, like, corrodes the movie with pop music. He's such an insecure director with his score that he needs to put a bazillion different pop songs in here. So I guess pretend that it's plausibly enjoyable. They used the Beastie Boys song Sabotage, which I liked before I saw this movie. Got played so many times because they were sabotaging the relationship of the other one. See, it's that bad. No, it is. Mick G is as bad as the worst TV director I can think of. And then for some reason, and I'm assuming this is Mick G's dumb decision, he did something digitally to everyone's eyes. Like, everyone's eyes in this movie, it looks like he went in and had them, like, do some weird CG shit to it and, like, brighten. Chris Pine's eyes were overly blue. I mean, he has really blue eyes, but it was just ridiculous what they did to some of these people's eyes. And the lady who played Tom Hardy's wife, who I thought was Evangeline Lilly, but isn't, and my wife was like, no, she's in Mad Men. No. It looked like she had anime eyes. Like, she really did, and it looked like they put some CG and, like, cleaned her eyes. I mean, I don't know why everyone's eyes were, like, digitally messed with. And then you have Chelsea Handler. I don't understand, like, this is a super big Hollywood movie with attractive people. I don't like Chelsea Handler. I don't find her attractive. I never found any of her jokes funny. She's such a waste of space for humanity. I absolutely loathe her with every fiber of my being. She is a horrible comedian. I don't know why people think she should be in movies or on TV. I feel like she was even bringing Reese Witherspoon down, who hasn't done a good comedic performance in what feels like 10 years, which might be even longer. Actually, that's not true. It's probably like 10 years, because Walk the Line wasn't funny. Chris Pine and Tom Hardy, I mean, they both have a certain amount of charisma to them, but when you have a director like Mick G, I mean, he just squashes pretty much all of it. I think Chris Pine has a certain star charisma to him, but it's really wasted on a piece of crap movie like this. I don't get the whole let's combine a romantic comedy and an action movie thing, because the only time it's really worked is True Lies. Every other time, it hasn't been very good. There are movies that are a good idea in theory, to combine an action movie with kind of a romantic comedy, so you know, you have a perfect movie for date night. And this movie falls to the worst cliches of that stupid, awful subgenre. They actually have a scene in this movie in a video rental store, which I thought was amusing because, like, really, a video rental store? Like, people rent DVDs from a store that look like the Virgin Megastore, which is another joke because those don't exist anymore, at least in America. Maybe the script was written in the 90s. I don't know. This is an awful, awful movie. The scene transitions were so awful. Like, when scenes ended and they faded to black, I honestly thought the projector was broken. Several times. Eventually I got used to that, oh, this movie is just really badly made. Scenes would just end arbitrarily. Like, Mick G doesn't know how to end a scene. He doesn't know how to really construct a movie. When it tried to be touching, it was so forced and awful. It was like some bad CBS sitcom. My wife and I decided that this was worse than The Roommate. So if you have seen This Means War and you would like to talk about it, then comment below in the comments, and subscribe if you would like to.